Fucking chest day. It does not get any better than this. The only way it would get better is if this was a solely chest day only. But I am going to throw in some triceps. But you guys know I like to mirror my tricep and bicep training. Not that you have to, but I just like to do like that. And Tuesday, I only did 3 sets of pretty heavy free weight preacher curls with a drop set. So I think the best way to kind of mirror that is probably to do some dumbbell skull crushers. I'll go pretty heavy on the first 3, as long as my elbow will let me. I haven't done those in how long has it been? It's been a while. I should say that. As long as my elbow will let me, I'll do 3 sets of dumbbell skull crushers, probably with a drop set, just so it's mirrored exactly. Anytime I do such low volume like that, only 3 sets of bis and tries, like I consider my high volume 5 sets or 6 sets at the most. That's really not even that much, for the whole week. So low volume is 3 sets. And anytime I do that low volume, I like to make what I do pretty intense, whatever that might be. It might be different for everybody. Some people might think, the fucking cable press downs is really hard for them. Those are pretty easy for me. The dumbbell skull crushers is what's probably the hardest in terms of what I get out of it. The hardest tricep exercise I do. So since I'm doing such a low volume of triceps, like I said, I'll do 3 sets of that with a drop set, and then that'll be after this. I'll probably do 4. I don't know. We'll see how it feels. I don't know how many sets I'll do, but ideally, I'd like to do at least 3 sets heavy with this, and then maybe 1 back down set. I might even do 2 back down sets. Kind of fuck around, and like I said, when I get to that point, see what feels good. And then I'll do the skull crushers, and then it'll be just chest after that. So, but my pre-workout's kicking in. Between my last warm up and this, I talked quite a bit, so I hope I didn't kind of take that blood flow away, and this doesn't feel heavier than it should. But at any rate, let's just fucking do this first one. All right, that was failure. Definitely. Oh fuck! Here's the worst part. All right, was that 10 or 11? I honestly don't know. That's not bad for. I believe this is 300 pounds even on incline. Now I'll be honest. I did like my incline is not that steep. Like the free weight one they have over there, it's probably up one more notch. I don't even know if you guys can see that. It's probably up another, Let's see, what's the skill? A couple inches, which definitely makes it harder. But I don't like having my incline that steep. I feel like it starts to take away from my chest a little bit, and I get more triceps and definitely shoulders in there. And if I'm doing incline bench, I want as much upper chest as I can. So there is such thing as too much of an incline. I think this is pretty good for me. Again, everybody probably has their different preference. But for me, that's good. Let's do a couple more though. I think that a couple more should be fine. Come on, man. Fuck. Why do I always fucking do that? The second set feels better than the first one almost every time. I mean, it has to just boil down to I'm not warming up properly. Makes sense, huh? It's about the only thing that makes sense. Because, like, that weight felt pretty fucking easy. I was controlling it, no problem. Wasn't even really, you know, blasting out of the hole. It was just all kind of, I was trying to keep that tension on my chest, like you should when you're bodybuilding, especially. All right, let's do it again. All right, this is the perfect time. Pretty much played out like it always does. Third set, kind of hit a wall, so let's go down to two. And I think I will do two more sets. We'll make it 5 sets here. One more. Mm, 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 mm. Oh fuck. Yep, I think that is it. Holy shit. Yeah, that's it for now at least. I can sit here and admit right now, in terms of the pump and everything, the lighter weight feels always feels better. But I just gotta have some. My saying is lift big to get big, and that's true to a certain extent. You need both. Like these people that only lift heavy, yeah, they'll get big. But if you're trying to get bodybuilding big, I think it's a combination. You gotta lift big on your compounds. You gotta lift big relative to what's heavy for you, but that you can also can control pretty good. You know, it's, there's a lot of factors. You can't just break it down to black and white. There's some gray area, but lift big on your compounds, control the weight on the eccentric, flex the weight as hard as you can out of the hole, have good form, repetitions. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of gray area, and there's more than one way to do it. There is, but a lot of it's just those different ways to do it. As long as you do those, whichever one you choose, as long as you do it right, um, it's pretty much your personal preference, whatever you like. The Mike Mincer method is way different than what Arnold Schwarzenegger did. They both got big. They both gained a lot of muscle. They both look good. So, anyways, let's do some skull crushers. Get on the fucking bench right. Okay. Shit, I can tell it's been a while since I've done those. Hmm. Well, I did like a little feel out set before anything, and my right elbow was like there was a sharp pain shooting through it. But as soon as I got into the set, it felt fine. So that's not an excuse. I just think it's been so long since I've done these. I mean, you're talking 6 weeks, maybe almost 2 months. Um, that felt harder than I remember. I think with the 80s, the last time I did this, I got like 11 on the first set. Barely got 9 today. Yeah, that was definitely harder. But I'm gonna do two more. I'll do two more and a drop set. Oh yeah. That felt way better. Yeah, one more. What I did for biceps Tuesday. So this third set will be the final one. I'm gonna go straight into a drop set, and that's it. That is all I'm gonna do for triceps this week. 3 sets in a drop set. It's not much, but if you can kind of find, and you learn this the longer you stay in the gym, obviously. If you can find that one body part that genetically, it just seems like for whatever reason, well, genetically, I guess, it grows faster. It's easy to get response from. If you can find that one body part for you, and I genuinely believe every person has at least one. It just for whatever reason grows faster and better. Um, that's the one that you should probably, if you have to, cut the volume down, and then try to build everything else around it. Increase the volume on everything else, and that's kind of what I'm doing here. So my arms, it doesn't take much for my arms to grow. So this is all I need. Okay. Ooh. I probably should have went down to the 50s. Holy shit. Yeah, yeah, I should have. Well, listen, Lord, I'm not sure I've ever done a drop set on skull crushers, so that was kind of learning as I go. So next time I do this, I know I should probably just go down to the 50s. Lesson learned, but it still worked. My triceps are smoked. From here on out, it's just chest. Solely focus on chest. All right, how many sets do I want to do here? Honestly, I don't know, but I kind of asked that question because I'm considering. Normally, I would only do three. Your typical 3 sets of each, except for the occasional time like I did on Smith Machine Incline when I did 5 today. A lot of times I'll do 4. Usually though it's 3 sets of each. But I'm thinking on this, I might do 4, maybe even 5 sets again. Just camp out here. First 3 sets, max it out like I always do. Do what I can. And then the next 2, not not do drop sets. There's a difference for me anyways. Not do drop sets, but do back down sets where I will speed the rest period up from my typical 2 to 3 minutes rest. Bring it down to like a minute, maybe a minute and a half if I'm really just feeling like I need an extra 30 seconds. and then but then going lighter like it would be a drop set without going straight into it, you know. So now this fucking idea could very easily change like it always does. So don't hold me to it, but I'm kind of leaning toward that way. So okay. All right, let's go a couple let me try that again. Let's go a little lighter and do a couple more. Again, not drop sets, but back down sets. Just like I said, I think he's sitting pretty good. One more. That is it for here. Let's move on. You know what? I was wondering why that felt. I mean, it wasn't really that hard, but a little more difficult than usual. And it's because I did 5 sets of incline bench and then 5 sets on the pec deck before I even got over here. It's definitely more volume than what I usually do before I get to this. So honestly, I'm thinking just one more, heavy with the 75s, and then I might actually do a straight drop set. So only 2 sets here with a drop set, whether you want to count that as a set or not, whatever. And I think I'm done. So let's do one more and a drop set. All right, you guys seen everything that I did except I did some quick bodyweight push-ups, really slow and controlled. I only did like 32 fucking reps or something. Um, Chest is pretty annihilated. Triceps are kind of a forgotten, kind of get lost and forgotten in this, but again, I don't need a lot of bi or tricep work. So I do what I have to maintain where they're at and not lose anything. But in terms of trying to grow them, you know, not a priority right now. It is all chest, and I think it's working. All right, let's get into it. All right, what do you say for a bulk? Not too fucking bad, but it's not bulky enough. I've been preaching this all fucking week, and I've been living up to it. But man, is it easier said than done. But I've been preaching all week. I gotta start eating more, and I've been trying. So if I can keep this up for, I don't want to go crazy, like a couple months at the most. As long as I see what I want to see, and then it's time to cut. Yeah. So not bulky enough, but it's hard, man. I just like to look good all year round, and I guess I gotta kind of switch that mindset at least for a little bit. At least for a little bit. But yeah, we're done. We're done. That is it. Tomorrow actually is gonna be an extra rest day for me. So like I said, was it last week or the week before? I'm gonna alternate every other Friday. One Friday, I'm gonna hit shoulders and triceps together. So that Thursday before, it's just strictly chest the way I like it. And next Friday, I'm gonna take off and throw my triceps in with my chest on the Thursday before. It's gonna give me 2 extra rest days a month, which I feel like I need for a little bit. I just need it, and it's not gonna hurt while I'm bulking. Give me some 2 extra days a month. I'm not doing shit besides work. Gotta let those calories just sit and do their thing. But yeah, anyways, we're done.